There's a food fight going on now between Democrats and Republicans on Democrats accusing the House Republicans of cherry picking texts and emails to sort of boost the narrative about Bruce Orr and Christopher Steele. I know I'm shocked that that would happen in the House with House Republicans. They've done this multiple times. What are Democrats doing about it? And does it matter here?
You know, Chuck, I really don't think, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that it matters. I'm continually curious as to how Bruce Orr has become such a key player in all of this. And Bruce Orr is somebody who has a tremendous knowledge of Russian organized crime. It's something that we're continuing to report out. It's something I'd like to know a lot more about, and I've been making some calls over the last several days. But you have somebody here who has deep knowledge of Russian organized crime. Right. You have Russian organized crime people that are key players. We've been talking about Paul Manafort here and Konstantin Kilimnik. Right. When you talk about Paul Manafort, you also have to talk about Oleg Deripaska. And we know that just from Bruce Orr's own career timeline that he was involved in around Russian organized crime investigations when Oleg Deripaska, and Ken and I have reported on this extensively, when the FBI and the U.S. government talked to him and kind of dangled a deal to get a real insight into the entire Russian organized crime enterprises and as it relates to the Putin government. And I think that's something Oleg Deripaska knows a lot about. I think it's something that he's been involved in, and I'm just a little bit curious as to how Bruce Orr has become such a key figure, a talking point figure, and is somebody who, frankly, in most investigations is somebody that, unless you covered every inch of the Justice Department every day, is not necessarily somebody you talk about.
All right, Tom, you were very careful in what you said there. I'm going to put it more bluntly to Mr. Delaney in here. How well known was Bruce Orr to these Russian oligarchs? Was Bruce Orr a known hurdle, if you will, a known stumbling block to Russian oligarchs being able to move money in the United States? Did they finger Bruce Orr by name for a decade?
These guys are billionaires for a reason. They do their homework. There's no doubt they know who the top Russian organized crime prosecutors are in the United States. To me, this is an example of every time the Republicans try to attack this investigation, they end up hurting Trump because this story today was very damaging to Donald Trump.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Beat the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.